I just wanted to give Judy and Benji a shout out. So Judy and Benji, if you're watching, I don't know if you're watching or not, but I just want to say thank you. You guys are truly awesome human beings. Hi guys, it's Amanda, and today I wanted to do a short and sweet little video just giving a shout out to Judy and Benji Travis. I am sure you guys have heard of them. It's Judy's Life, it's Judy Time, it's Mommy's Life, and Benji has his own channel, BenjiManTV, and Benji and his friend Sean have the YouTube channel Video Influencers, which is for helping YouTubers get their YouTube careers started and growing and that kind of thing. So I have a little story to tell related to all of this. I somehow came across their vlogs. They often came up in my suggested videos and that kind of thing. And I was like, wait a minute, I recognize a lot of these places where they're going, like the places they're shopping and the places that they're taking their kids and that kind of thing. And I was like, wait a second, they must be really local to where I live. And so I kept watching and I was like, oh my gosh, these guys are like practically our neighbors. They live geographically quite close to us. I was like, that's really crazy that, you know, there's these really famous YouTubers that don't live too far from us, you know, in Western Washington where we live. And so I was like, wow, that's cool. I haven't really found many local YouTubers in the Seattle area. And so I was like, wow, I'm gonna keep watching. And the more I watched, the more I realized we have a fair amount in common. Their daughter Juliana is just, I think, a few months older than our son Alex. And, you know, they have their adorable twins, Mia and Kira, and having a toddler myself and a baby. I'm truly amazed at what a good job they do having a toddler and two twin babies. I can't imagine. I would be so exhausted. So kudos to Judy and Benji for pulling it off and doing such an amazing job being parents to these amazing girls. And then the more I watched, I was like, wow, these people are really into real food and eating the same kind of way that we eat. You know, I've talked a lot on my channel about how we like to eat a traditional real food diet, and, you know, I've told all the stories about how it has, you know, healed so many of our health problems, you know, autoimmune issues, infertility, that kind of thing. And we healed by eating the same kind of diet that they are eating. How crazy is that we live so close to these famous YouTubers, they have kids almost the same age, and they are passionate about the same kind of thing that we are passionate about. And I was like, how cool is that? Under normal circumstances, I probably wouldn't reach out to, you know, a really, really big YouTuber like that. They have over 1 million subscribers, so they're seriously huge. You know, under normal circumstances, like, you know, you leave a comment on their video, I'm not sure how likely it is they would even see it because they have, you know, over 1,000 comments per video. And so I was like, it would be really cool to get in touch with them, but that, you know, sending a comment probably isn't the best way to do that. And so I was like, why don't I just send them a letter? Because of their closeness in proximity and, you know, all these similarities we have and shared passions, I was like, maybe they'd be really cool to reach out to, you know. Probably a long shot, but, you know, what is there to lose? And so I wrote a letter to them saying, hey, we're basically neighbors and we're passionate about a lot of the same things, and hey, I'm a really itty bitty YouTuber compared to you guys, but that's something I do too. And I just sent them a little care package with a little something something for their daughters and some stuff from the same teeny tiny little hole in the wall food co-op that we both happen to shop at. It's really crazy. So anyway, so I was like, whatever, I'll leave them my phone number. I really am not expecting any sort of reply. They are probably bombarded with stuff in their PO box all the time. They're bombarded with messages and contacting people, like they're major YouTubers. And so I was like, you know, worth a shot, but not expecting much. And a week or two later, I got a text and I looked at this text. I was like, what? It was a text from Benji. And I was like, that's pretty cool that they actually responded. And it was just a little thank you and saying, hey, that's really cool. We have a lot of things in common and feel like we know you guys already. And then I watched their daily vlog that day. I'll link that one down below if you guys want to see it. But they opened the package on their vlog and personally thanked us on their vlog. And so I was like, wow, that's really cool. I seriously wasn't expecting that. And so I was like, wow, they really seem like really cool, down to earth people. And Benji offered, because, you know, he does the Video Influencers channel, and because he's also really passionate about real food like we are, he was like, I would love to help you with your channel. And so I was like, wow, that's really cool. Anyway, a couple weeks later, I had sent him a text with a YouTube question, and he said, why don't you give me a call in 10 minutes? And so I was like, what? Okay. And I was like, what are the odds that I get to talk to this like really awesome YouTuber on the phone? And so anyway, so I gave him a call, and we ended up chatting on the phone for like 45 minutes. So we just chatted about food quite a bit, since that's something, you know, we're both really passionate about, and, you know, talking about the importance of grass-fed meat and how there are often these like sweeping generalizations made about eating red meat, but, you know, what about the nuance of animals that are eating the food that they're supposed to eat, like cows eating grass, and how, you know, when you eat an animal that's eating the food it's supposed to eat, how that has a different effect on your body, and like raw milk and that kind of thing. Things that we are, as you know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, things we are really passionate about. He was saying, you know, I think this is really cool what you're doing, and I think you're in a unique place, you know, having been through that journey of actually healing your bodies through food, that's a really powerful message to send to people. You know, you can preach it all day until you're blue in the face, but, you know, people are more likely to listen to somebody who's actually been there, you know. Anyway, long story short is he was like, I'd really like to help give you some tips for your YouTube channel and to help it grow, and, you know, I appreciate the message that you're sending out because it's a message I like to send to. So he basically spent the last half of our phone conversation just giving me all these amazing pointers for how to improve my YouTube channel and maybe eventually make a business out of it someday. So anyway, all of this is to say, I just wanted to give Judy and Benji a shout out. So Judy and Benji, if you're watching, I don't know if you're watching or not, but I just want to say thank you. You guys are truly awesome human beings, and I just appreciate that you took the time to say thank you on your video, and, you know, Benji for taking 45 minutes to talk to such a tiny little YouTuber. And so it's really very much appreciated. So thank you. Anyway, I think it would be really cool to meet them in person sometime. I don't know if that would happen or not. I was telling my husband, I just feel like we have so much in common and share so many passions, and, you know, have kids that are similar in age. I feel like we could be friends. They're really cool people. So even though I am just this itty bitty tiny little YouTuber, probably most of you guys who watch me probably already watched them already, but I just wanted to give them a shout out nonetheless and say, if you guys aren't watching their channels, head on over and watch them because they are really awesome people. I think I am actually subscribed to all of their channels. I really enjoy watching their daily vlogs. Their kids are just so cute, and I can really relate to where they are in their journey in parenting right now, since we're in such a similar place with our small kids right now. And I really feel like, you know, our parenting style and like discipline style is like very similar as well. I'm like, yeah, right on, like that's how we do it too. And if you haven't seen Judy's channels, I love watching hers as well. Judy is the one that started their whole YouTube career, you know, with her beauty channel, and I have learned some awesome beauty tips from her. As you guys know, I'm not like a huge, you know, beauty enthusiast on my YouTube channel, but I do watch a fair number of YouTubers with beauty channels, and Judy is one of them, and I have learned a lot of cool things along the way. And I really enjoy her mommy channel, just being a mommy, you know, all the things she talks about I can really relate to as well. And if you haven't checked out Benji's channel, he's BenjiManTV. He actually subscribed to my little tiny channel through his BenjiManTV channel. So that one is all about food. So if you guys like watching the stuff I talk about in terms of food, you will also like his channel. It's basically a cooking channel, and he talks all about how to make, you know, traditional foods and like all these amazing recipes, and all of the foods he cooks on there are just like mouth-watering. They look amazing and nutritious and really healthy too. So check out his channel too if you haven't. And if you guys are a small YouTuber like I am, definitely check out video influencers. I have really been getting a lot out of the videos they've been making about that, really taking to heart a lot of their tips for how to grow a successful YouTube channel. So Judy and Benji, I don't know if you're watching, but anyway, thank you guys for doing what you do. I think you guys are awesome, and I hope to meet you guys someday, especially since we're practically neighbors. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. Bye. This diet, it has done amazing things for us. It has healed major health problems, fertility, autoimmune, IBS, it's almost completely healed. So we are huge believers in getting this